You'll never find someone just like me, someone who understands you like I do. You'll never see someone that can molest you. You'll be searching and searching your whole life through. Well, no ifs and buts or maybes, 'cause I'm the one that's loved you, and there's nobody else, nobody else. You'll never find someone as charismatic as I, someone who's been on public access TV for 12 solid years. You'll never see a show like mine in this network, 'cause I am what's causing all of this. Just you wait and see. And I wish you any bad luck, baby, 'cause I'm the only one that rules. You're never gonna miss my loving. You're gonna miss my loving, my love. Oh, you're gonna miss my loving when it gets way cold out in the long hours of the TV. You'll never find someone who has a longer schlong than mine. I'm only here for you, baby. Touch my head on the screen. Woo! You'll never see somebody like me on this channel, because there's only one Mona Lisa and one gorgeous George. Woo! I ain't bragging on myself, baby, but I'm the ifs and maybes. You're gonna miss my loving. You're gonna miss my loving. Woo! My love. You're gonna miss my loving when it gets way deep and cold out. Woo! All right. Let's get started here. You shut it off?
Yeah.
Hi there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Schmecker, and I have a large pecker, triple decker. Tonight we're going to talk to you about smoked peanuts. My nose is like a bloodhound. I can smell anything from 10 feet away. People say, "Are you Arab?" Well, I could be in a different life, but tonight my name is Schmecker, and I have a beautiful, beautiful extension. The size of that holds its own. I don't need anything else but my nose, just like a bloodhound, and I can sniff and smell any surface and orifice it needs to be sniffed. Now, we have some questions tonight from the audience about their pecker. You're on the air. Talk to me about your pecker.
Hello, my name is Dick Stiffington.
Yes?
I have a question. I have an important question. I'd like to know how did you get your nose so big?
Well, you know, Pinocchio told lies. But the whole thing about Pinocchio, you know, he was wooden. But I'm for real. And my nose grows when it penetrates and gets excited.
Is that true that when you meet a girl, she actually asks you to, like Pinocchio, to tell a bunch of lies so your nose gets bigger?
Like I said, Pinocchio was wooden. But I'm for real.
Yeah.
Pecker is Schmecker with a large pecker, triple decker. I pass gas and I have a large ass. Next call, please.
Hi, my name is. I think you lost your microphone just now.
Did I really?
Yeah.
I'll hold it like this.
You're always using your.
Oh, screw me! I just passed some gas with my large anus. Oh, next call, please.
Hi, I'm from the Birmingham News. My name is Artie Choke, and I'd like to know that the trouble you have with your gas. Or are you playing the trouser trumpet?
Oh. No, I need an enema. I really need an enema because it's just getting literally gassy in here. I had those refried beans that Martha fed me, and they're just coming up like trollops, like the raindrops from the rain.
I tell you something, we could use your gas to serve the oil crisis in the Middle East.
Yes. Anyway, let me play with my extension. Oh yeah. Appetizer?
Now I understand.
Hors d'oeuvres? Yes.
I understand that that one day I understand you got your big nose one day. You took Viagra and stood on your head. Is that true or not?
No. You see, when I was born, caller, I came out with my feet first. So they thought that my feet, I didn't have any head. And when they came out, my head nose came out. And they thought that was my pecker. A large pecker for Schmecker. So yeah, they thought I was a headless pecker.
Hey, Schmecker.
Oh, Scooby!
How could a guy with such a schmeckel has a Yiddish word?
Let me tell you something, turtleneck. I was circumcised. So you see, I don't have a turtleneck unlike you do.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
Well, I understand. Yeah, was your nose circumcised? I mean, why you look like you got Dolly Parton's breast implant stuck in your nose.
Well, this nose gets bigger by the day because I don't need Viagra. It just gets bigger because when I sniff things, and if it sniffs, just like a dog's nose, the dog sniffs on the ground and wants to smell stuff. No, not only do I sniff stuff, I sniff cocaine too. And it just gets my nose to itch. And when I do the cocaine, I sniff the bush. And when I sniff the bushes, it grows even bigger because my nose gets excited by the smell that it smells.
Well, you only have 2 more years of bush, and then we get a new president.
Oh,
in fact,
what a state. I think I've got some dingleberries in my britches.
In fact, I'd like to know, this is a very important question. I know I picked the wrong show for this.
Yes.
But I'd like to know, if you're from the Middle East and you're full of gas, what is your view on bringing the regime change to Iraq? Or better yet, how did the war in Iraq bring a regime change to America last week?
Well, the war in Iraq, that war's been ongoing, but I'll tell you what, I think it's time for them Iraqi women to show their face and show some leggage and show some cleavage. I love them Iraqi women, and I love to see the cleavage. And they say leave it to Beaver, but there are a lot of eager beavers out there ready for Schmecker to show his pecker triple decker.
We can't see you can't see your mouth. Your mouth, your mouth looks like Santa's mouth.
Like that? Yeah. Oh, that feels good. Oh.
I think you had yesterday's hummus or yesterday's vegetable soup.
That feels so good for Schmecker. I feel like I'm having some hair. Oh.
That's a real soup strainer you have.
Yeah. Well, the old joke,
Yeah.
When the guy, went ahead and went to the buffet and had his pasta, and there's a strand of hair in his pasta, and he said, "Garçon, take this stuff back. I don't want it." So then, a few hours later, he goes to the whorehouse, and he's getting all of the hair he wants. And they come in there and say, "Hey, buddy, you didn't pay for your meal a few hours ago." I said, "Buddy, if there was pasta in this hair, I wouldn't pay for that neither." Yeah. You like that?
That is the funniest joke I've ever heard.
Yes.
You should be, this is just like a Dean Martin roast. It's so funny.
I don't know. I think I'm sexy. I think I'm potent. And I think all the ladies know that Schmecker has a large pecker, triple decker in his britches. And ain't no stitches.
You know, if Larry the Cable Guy was an Arab, you'd be just as funny as he was.
You think?
Yes.
Well, coming from a pint-sized guy like you, I take that as a compliment. And I'll pee on you next time.
I can cut you down the side on my worst day, pal.
You think?
Yeah.
Listen, when I pee on you, your hair grows.
I have chunks of guy like you in my bloodstream.
Oh, you do? What do you have in your bloodstream again?
Oh, I got a lot of good stuff.
You got a lot of good stuff?
Lots of chicks, lots of dogs and cats, and guys like you on their worst day.
Oh, is that right? So do you like cabbage?
Oh, yeah.
Do you eat your beets?
Beets? Oh, I love the bush.
Do you beat your meat?
I'll tell you something. Where you're from, you can beat your prices, but you can't beat your meat.
Yes.
It's a butcher shop.
Well, you know, I was a breastfed baby when I was growing up. I had Dolly Parton, sing me a lullaby.
Oh, right.
And I was like, lactation milk felt good, and I sniffed it, and it smelled real good for Schmecker.
Yeah. Now tell me, are you in a big demand in your part of the world? The way you look, do all the men look like you? Or are you better looking than them, or are you just a better looking person?
Let me tell you something. I've got all the men all sized up. I know what you see. I've already got the implement. I don't need to pull my zipper for air. I already breathe the air through my upper tick. You see, when I breathe, buildings collapse. When I breathe through my nostrils, Marilyn Monroe's dress goes up. You see?
How'd you do that?
Oh,
She's been dead for like 50 years.
I'm very gifted. I can bring her back to life, too. I most certainly can.
Marilyn Monroe.
All right, we got one more caller for Schmecker, who has a large pecker, who has a large anus, and I don't mean manus. You're on the air.
Well, we got a famous writer on C-SPAN today. He's written the book, The Tiger's Revenge, Claude Balls.
Yes.
And Claude Balls would like to ask, what's that? Are you wearing a wig? Because I see the tag off your wig. you should
Well, let me tell you something.
Off.
Sometimes my back hair, I do have back hair, as you can see.
Yeah.
And I also got hair on my back too. I guess it's like the planets, they're the different planets with their hair on my back. But no, to answer your question, I'm very special, and what was your question again?
I'd like to know, is that a wig you're wearing? Because it looks like you're wearing, I see the white tag.
I don't need it.
Right above your left ear.
This is natural. I have a natural,
Are you afraid if you tear that tag, you're going to go to jail or something like you do on a mattress? Do not tear this tag.
Well, the only mattress.
Well,
like I said, I can smell you from here, buddy. Yes, yeah. I can smell you from over here. You got those rosy cheeks. Did you play the Batman villain by chance?
Yeah, I played.
Yes.
I'm
the Joker. And did you smoke some penis?
No, I'm the smoker.
Oh.
The toker. The smoke-a-toker. That'll be next week's show.
Now,
wait a minute. One last thing. I think you're bald. I think you grew the hair on your back very long, and then you just combed it on top of your head.
Baby, I'm natural. Unlike you, that has to get pube hair on your head. You have to put pube hair on your head and make it grow for fertilizer. I could go in and pee on your head and make your hair even grow even more.
Yeah.
But I don't need to do that. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, when you see Pecker, Schmecker with a large pecker with a triple decker, you better watch out, because I'm coming for you, ladies, with my nose like bloodhound size. And I'm not Pinocchio. I grow because I'm just so excited. And I get excited when I smell the bush. And that's no joke. So don't choke your chicken. Listen to Pecker. Look at Schmecker, because he does have a large pecker. And Schmecker, for his large pecker, it'd be that long. Okay, man, let's go back to the old tape, and we'll be right back in a little bit.